In this video we're going to see why Jekyll is such a popular and powerful system for serverless blogs and a great candidate for us to implement it with Bootstrap 4. So to start, let's look at our index.html file, and what we're going to do is we're simply going to cut this line right here under the body tag. So I'm going to Control Exit, and I'm going to type double squarely brackets, and I'm going to type content and hit Control S. And actually I'm going to save this file as a different file. I'm going to call it default, and I'm going to save it inside the underscore layouts folder, which is currently empty, as you can see. So let's save it as default, and it's going to be inside the underscore layouts folder. The type is already HTML, so we don't have to specify it here, and I'm just going to hit save. And next I'm going to start a new file, and this file is going to be called index. So I'm going to paste the line that I've cut from the index file that we had before, and I'm going to give it front matter. And this time, inside front matter, I'm going to specify that I want this index file to use the default layout. So we're going to go File, Save As, and this time the file is going to be index.html. And I'm going to hit Save. And I'm going to override the existing file. And I hope you can appreciate what we've done here. We've taken only the line that is specific to the index file, and then we've put everything else inside the default.html file. So now this default HTML file is kind of a wrapper that wraps around the content, and the content comes from whatever page calls the default layout. So in the case of the index.html file, the content is going to be this line right here. But we can make another file, and let's first save the index.html, and now let's save it as another different file, and let's call it, for example, about us. And I'll hit save, and we'll say we are a successful business. Okay, I'm going to turn on the word wrap, and now we've got two files. The first one is index, the second one is about us. And now when we go here, because I've never turned off the Jekyll server, so it's dynamically regenerating the pages here. So now if I go /about us, we are a successful business. And if I don't specify the index per se, we're just gonna, if I just type localhost 4000 or 127.0.0.1:4000, we're gonna get the index page served. But we can also specify it like this, and we're gonna get the same thing. So that's the power of Jekyll layouts and Jekyll partial files, because we pretty much separated our one index file, and now we can make as many other additional files as we want, and we can tell all of those files to use this default HTML layout.